Hello friends, I am Professor S.B. Devre, Department of Soil and Water Conservation Engineering of Kekewa College of Agriculture Engineering and Technology, Nasik. Today we discuss about the design of farm ponds. Farm ponds are small tanks or a reservoir constructed for the purpose of storing water, essentially from the surface runoff. Farm ponds are useful for irrigation, water supply, for the cattle or fish production. The design and construction of farm ponds require a thorough knowledge of the site conditions and requirements. Some sites are ideally suited for locating the ponds, and advantage of natural conditions should always be taken. What are the different types of farm ponds? That is depending on the source of water and their location with respect to the land surface. Farm ponds are grouped into four types, that is dugout type farm ponds, surface ponds, spring or crack fed ponds, and upstream storage ponds. Dugout ponds are excavated at the site and the soil obtained by excavation is formed as embankment around the pond. The pond could either be fed by surface runoff or groundwater wherever aquifer are available. In case of dugout ponds, if the stored water is to be used for irrigation, the water has to be pumped out. Surface water ponds, these are the most common types of farm ponds. These are partly excavated and an embankment is constructed to retain the water. Generally, a site which has a depression already is chosen for this pond construction. Next one is a spring or crack fed ponds. Are those where a spring or a creek is the source of water supply to the ponds. Construction of these ponds are therefore depend upon the availability of natural spring or creeks. The next is upstream storage ponds. Upstream storage ponds are constructed by the sides of stream which flows only seasonally. The idea is to store the water obtained from the seasonal flow in the streams. Suitable arrangement need to be made for conveying the water from the stream to the storage ponds. What are the different components of farm ponds? The pond consists of the storage area, earthen dam, mechanical spillway, and emergency spillway. The mechanical spillway is used for letting out the excess water from the pond and also as an outlet for taking out the water for irrigation. The emergency spillway is to safeguard the earthen dam or overtopping when there are inflow higher than the desired values. Design of farm ponds. The following parameters should be considered at the time of design of farm pond. First one is selection of sites, determination of the capacity of the ponds, then design of the embankment, design of mechanical spillway, design of emergency spillway, providing for seepage control from the bottoms. This is the image of a farm pond, embankment type of farm pond. This is the earthen canal to remove the waters. Emergency spillway to remove the excess water. Here is the catchment area and this is the ponded area to store the water. Selection of sites. Selection of suitable site for the pond is important as the cost of construction as well as the utility of the pond depend upon the sites. The site for the pond is to be selected keeping in view of the following considerations. That is, the site should be such that largest storage volume is available, in the least amount of earth fill, a narrow section of the valley, with steep side slopes is preferable. Large area of a shallow water should be avoided as the will causes excessive evaporation losses and also causes water weeds to grow. The site should not cause excessive seepage losses. The pond should be located as near as possible to the area where the water will be used. When water is to be used for irrigation, gravity flow to the areas to be irrigated is preferable. Then capacity of foam ponds. The capacity of foam pond is determined from a contour survey of the particular site at which the pond is to be located. From the contour plan of the sites, the capacity is calculated for different stages using a trapezoidal or Simpson's rules. For this purpose, the area enclosed by each contour is measured using a planimeter. According to the trapezoidal rule, the volume between two contours at an interval h having area A1 and A2 is given by, that is V is equal to h by 2 A1 plus A2. Then using a Simpson's rule, the volume between any odd numbers of contour is given, that is V is equal to h by 3 bracket twice the area of odd contour plus 4 times area of even contour plus area of the first and last contours. This formula is also known as the pyramidal formula. For using this equation, the number of contours should be odd, that is the number of interval considered should be evens. These are the points should be considered at the time of foam pond designing. Thank you.